Hello and welcome. Welcome to all my knowledge partners. Welcome to my YouTube channel PharmaVen. Today I will be discussing about preparing our employees, preparing our people to face regulatory inspections. In current scenario, we know that any person, any working person on the shop floor, any person working within the manufacturing process, within the laboratory, within the warehouse, within packing area or within engineering, each and every person is deemed to be questioned, is liable to question by the regulatory inspection. So we cannot say that this specific person or this specific area manager or this specific line supervisor will only answer the question. Inspector can ask question to anyone, and this is a fearful scenario if we consider, and how to overcome it. Let's talk about how to overcome this scenario, how we can make our people ready for the audits all the time. First simple step is to have the questions with respect to the specific work area. What are the regularly or repeatedly asked questions by the inspector? And this process we need to define this question, to define this process of listing out the question is not the work of the person who is actually working on the shop floor. He might not be the expert in facing the audit. He might not have faced a lot of audits, but this has to be done by the person who are seniors, who are expert in that topic, who have faced lot of regulatory audits in their experience. Those people should go to the work area, look at the processes, use their experience and derive for this specific activity or this specific process what are the questions that can be asked by the auditor during the visit at the work area. So here I am not talking about the question which can be asked during the document review into the audit room or into the board room. We are not talking of those questions. We are talking of the questions which is to be asked to the person who is actually working on the shop floor. Simply we can take one example of process called visual inspection. If an inspector comes to the visual inspection area, then what are the possible questions he may ask? First is he can ask, are you the person who have undergone the qualification? Do you have undergone the qualification for your process? Do you know how you get qualified? What is your qualification process? Third is, briefly explain me about how you are inspecting the vials or the containers. The person should be able to answer this question. He should be able to explain the inspection process or the inspection of the specific product which he or she is doing, and that should be matching with the SOP. So this is one set of the question. If we go in depth, the second sets of question will be, whatever you are doing, where are those SOPs? Where are you documenting your rejects, or how you are documenting your process? Do you measure lux levels within the visual inspection before you start? What is the value? What is the lighting lux value for this specific booth, or what is the lighting lux value for this specific inspection process? Where do you document? How often you calibrate your lux meter? How often you take this lux measurement? Every batch, or every week, or every month? And each answer should have a supported justification or reason for each answer, each frequency, each activity. What do you do if you identify reject? Do you segregate the reject or not? How do you segregate the reject? How do you reconcile it? What do you do if you find a new type of rejection in your inspection process? What do you do if your established limits are exceeded? What are the types of rejects? For example, rejects are critical, major, minor, based on the impact on the patient health and safety. Minor inspection can be cosmetic defects. How do you segregate? How do you calculate? What do you do if it exceeds a specific limit? After your checking, is there any cross check? For example, IPQA. Is any other person who is verifying randomly what you have inspected is correct or not? Do you have glasses, or do you wear glasses while inspecting? Have you gone class? Have you done your qualification, or have you undergone the qualification by wearing the glasses? Yes or no? What is the frequency of eye test? Who is doing the eye test? Is it done at site or outside site? So these are the, I am giving this as an example. So this way you can define what should be the most possible question, what is the possible questions, and keep our people aware of those questions and keep practicing. So as a senior, you have to go to the area, you have to talk to the people and make them aware that this list of questions can be there when there will be inspection at our site. This will help them, this will remove the fear from the people about inspection as a whole. They know what to expect while there is an audit. They know what questions can be asked, and mentally they will be ready to answer. And by this way we can help people, or we can help our own organization to achieve a successful outcome for any inspection or any regulatory authority inspection, any audit. So hope this will be helpful to you. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like, you can subscribe to my channel. Thank you.